guys, Nicole Cooper here, and I'm going to do a quick video today which will actually be our Empower Network Team AIG Daily Update based on a conversation that I had with a young lady yesterday. She basically called me about joining Empower Network, and she had been researching the company, and she wanted to ask a couple of questions about what is it that she really needed to do to be successful within Empower Network, because she knew that a lot of gurus and people who made a lot of money oftentimes had big budgets, and so she wasn't quite sure how she would be successful if she's that newbie internet marketer that's trying to really get to the point where she's earning $1,000 a day. And I thought that was an amazing question, because a lot of people don't quite understand how internet marketing works, and they don't realize that there is money being invested on the back end sometimes to the stories of people who are earning 6, 7, and sometimes 8 figures on the internet. So what I wanted to do today is shoot a quick video explaining to you how to build a thriving business in internet marketing, no matter what it is that you're pushing and promoting. And it's based on 2 simple concepts. One concept is called farming. The other concept is called hunting. Okay? Now, when we talk about internet marketing, I'm actually doing a separate video today to tell you what the simplest formula is on how to actually generate a 6 to 7 figure income on the internet. Now, I don't know if you can quite see my board. I'll try to get some markers that are dark here. But there's a simple formula, you guys, to making money online. And one of my best friends actually partnered up with us yesterday in Empower Network, so shouts out to you, Jason Laurie. I told him that, I said, listen, because he's a no-nonsense kind of guy. He's probably, him and my dad were the 2 biggest cheerleaders for me when I was in real estate. And he was actually a partner with me in some of the properties that we invested in and actually lost a lot of money on. And, you know, he was one of those guys that was like, you know what, Nick, that's how it happens in business. Let's find something new and keep it moving. And so we've kind of been cheering each other on over the years. And he called me about Empower Network, and he said, you know, Nick, I'm really wanting to know, what do you have going on? Because he heard about he knows I'm always out doing something to generate income. So I showed him my back office. I said, look, log into my account here and take a look. And he basically saw that over me working for about 4 months, I was able to generate about $50K. And so he said, okay, Nick, I'm in. You know, tell me what it is that I need to do. And instantly he came all in. But he said, I want you to understand something. I'm going to document every step of this process so that I can actually show people how it worked for me, because this is all brand new. So I said, you know what, that's going to be the best thing you can do, and we'll partner together on that and kind of give people a look over our shoulder to see how it is that we're able to make money. So he said, Nick, just give me the focus. How do you get to the cash? I said, it's one simple formula, and that formula is this, y'all. Content equals cash. Okay? I don't know if you actually can see that, but what it says is content equals cash. When you think about internet marketing, all it boils down to is the content, which is the information, and the cash, which is the end user, the person who's looking for the information that's willing to pay for it. How you get to the cash and how you create the content is when the different levels of marketing knowledge come into play. The way that you get to the content is going to be through the form of hunting and through the form of farming. All right? Now, there's different kind of personalities that get into our industry. You have the extreme type A personality that's a go-getter, a hustler. They're driven. They'll do whatever it takes. They're not afraid of people, and they're going to go and chase after the money. Then you have the different kinds of personalities, the super analytical people who want to know everything before they take action. And then you're going to have that person that may just want to be there on the sidelines cheering folks on, and they're too scared, or I don't want to say they're scared, they're just not the person that wants to be out on the forefront, so they're better at the behind the scenes. And then you have people who are extremely shy, and they're intimidated by the idea of their face, their name, or anything about them being publicly displayed, because they're just not comfortable in any way, shape, or form taking any level of credit or praise or recognition or anything like that. Now, the thing about internet marketing is, no matter what kind of personality you have, you can actually find a comfort zone and something that you will be able to commit to doing every single day. And they boil down between still this category of hunting and farming. Now let me explain to you what hunting and farming basically means. I'm going to erase this whole content to cash concept because I'm going to do another video on that. But when we talk about hunting, let's talk about farming first, all right? I learned about the concept of farming in real estate. Farming is basically when you find a community that you want to market to. You actually begin to put a marketing campaign together and you send them direct mail consistently over a period of time so that now you can become a household name. So your name becomes familiar to these people that when they get ready to buy or sell, they actually are going to reach out to you. So I actually did that in real estate, and it helped me to generate a six-figure income in my real estate industry. And the same exact thing applies here in internet marketing. When we talk about farming, all right, and I'm going to make sure you guys can see me. So give me a second because I don't know if you can see the board. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So when we talk about farming, farming consists around different things in internet marketing. All right, it's going to consist around the free strategies, and it's going to consist around the paid marketing strategies. All right, in the free category when it comes to farming, that's writing articles, that's shooting videos, that's forum marketing, that's blogging, okay? And there's tons of other things that you can add in there. When it comes to paid strategies, it might be Facebook pay-per-click, it might be solo ads, they have other things like media buys, and the list goes on and on of ways, banner ads and things like that. Those are the ways that you actually incorporate your farming paid strategies. And what it basically means, guys, and for those of you that are in our Empower Network team, is you basically have about a 90-day window to see your process from sowing seeds to actually reaping a harvest. What happens is, you know, you in the first 30 days when you're farming, I want you to think about a farmer, okay? When a farmer is farming, what they're going to do is till the soil. So they'll go out there and they'll turn the soil around and kind of nurture the soil to make sure that they're planting seed in good soil. It doesn't make sense to just go out there and throw seeds in the ground and hope that something sprouts. They're banking on reaping a harvest to be able to take the harvest and be able to sell it to the stores so that the stores in turn will be able to pay them for their season of farming, right? So when a farmer first goes out there, they're tilling the soil. They're turning the soil over, nurturing the soil, making sure that the soil is fertile ground. Once they till the soil, they go and they start throwing the seeds. They throw the seeds out there, right? After they throw the seeds, they begin to nurture the seeds by watering it and making sure that they move the weeds out of the way. And, you know, they kill any bugs. And sometimes they'll spray the pesticides to make sure that the bugs don't come out there and actually destroy the crops. And once they finish nurturing, then they're able to reap a harvest. Internet marketing is the exact same way, all right? So, and you know, I'm talking based on the Empower Network system because of how we have things set up. But for those of you who may not be in Empower Network and you're trying to create your own, your process may not be 90 days. It may be 12 months, and it goes through the stages a little bit slower because you're trying to do everything yourself. But just to my Empower Network family, for those of you who are trying to figure out when can I get to the money, how quickly can I make the cash, let's look at the 90-day window to where you can get to make it $1,000 a day. The first 30 days is tilling the soil. When we apply that to your Empower Network business, what you're basically doing is getting out there, setting your system up, putting your marketing plan in place, and now you're starting to kind of go through and make sure you have a strong foundation. You have everything set up and you're committed. So you're going out there, setting your system up, setting your blogging platform up, coming up with your niche, finding your keywords. You're doing all of those things and you're just getting started to blog, right? You're getting started to blog, you're learning about the marketing strategies, putting your marketing budget together, you're picking your different methods of farming, your free methods, whether it's articles, videos, forum, blogging, social media marketing, and you're tilling the soil. In the 30 to 60 day range, what happens is you start nurturing it. So you're being consistent. You're blogging daily. You're marketing daily. You're reading your personal development. You're listening to the Inner Circle, Costa Rica Mastermind, 15K Formula. You're going through now and you're starting to nurture the seeds that you've sown by setting your system and everything up and starting to put it out there that, hey, I'm an Empower Network, okay? So the 30 to 60 day range, now you're nurturing it, right? You're being consistent in your marketing. You're staying plugged in. You're doing all the things that you need to do. Well, from the 60 to the 90-day range, guys, now you begin to reap the harvest. So let's just say we were sowing seeds for corn. You'll start seeing the corn, I forgot what they call them, the corn whatever, start sprouting up. Right? So now you start seeing the corn sprout up. And that's the seeds of people signing up. You've been blogging consistently. We had a lady who shared how she don't know how it happened. She just had 2 signups in one day off of a blog post that she did. They randomly ended up on her site and they joined her team. That's from being consistent in blogging. So now the corn on the cobs are starting to sprout up. You'll start seeing people come into your business. After you get through that 90-day window, guys, that momentum is kicked in, right? Because once people join, if you put them through the formula we put in place, they get the welcome email, they join the team, and they actually start plugging into what we have in place. They get excited, and it's like popcorn now. Okay, so now you got the popcorn seeds kernels just sprouting. You know how you microwave popcorn. You know, you put it in there. They're all seeds at first, but when one starts popping, next thing you know, it's like a domino effect. And you end up with this nice fluffy bag of popcorn. That's how your business is going to end up being after you've tilled the soil, you've sown the seeds, you've nurtured them. Now your business starts popping like popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. People start popping and appearing in your business because you've been consistent. You made sure that you built your business on fertile ground. You nurtured that fertile ground by being consistent in your marketing efforts, and you stayed plugged in. You got the mindset together because you believe that this works. You started putting forth the committed actions, being on the midday calls, joining on the webinars, putting out the swipe files, doing all these different things. And next thing you know, your business just starts popping. Pop, 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 pop. It's coming, you know, and you actually get to a point where you have that momentum coming in where you find out you're not working as hard as you were when you had to till the soil. You know, you do still nurture your business. You do still be consistent in your business, but now the work starts getting a little bit more passive because not only are you generating income from all the seeds that you've sown, but now you have people plugged into your system and their business is starting to pop. You're getting those passives, and now you're able to consistently generate leads in your business, and boom, pop, 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 pop. Your business starts to explode, okay? So that happens when you farm, all right? Now, in the process, many of you are like, well, I need money now. I want to make money right now. Can you get me some cash? And what do I need to do? And, you know, is one blog post going to make me a millionaire? Well, let me just tell you guys how it works, all right? When it comes down to making that instant cash, it's all about the hunt, all right? Because one thing that I learned about real estate, when I got in real estate, there was this guy by the name of Tony Marino. He's probably still in real estate in Orlando. And Tony Marino was the #1 guy in our company, which was Watson Realty Group out of Orlando, Florida. Is where I got started. Still great friends with a lot of the people over there. And my thing was, I was brand new to real estate. I was brand new to Orlando, but I wanted to be #1 in the company. So I watched everything Tony did. I watched when he walked into the office. I watched how he walked to his car. I listened to how he handled his phone calls. I watched how he handled himself in the meeting. I watched everything about Tony Marino because I wanted to be Tony Marino. So I remember one day I picked up the nerve because he was such a business guy, you know. So I picked up the nerve to go and talk to him. And I asked him, you know, can I spend some time? Can I take you out to lunch? Because I was reading a lot of books about saying if you want to be mentored by millionaires, you offer to take them out to lunch. So I asked him, can I take you out to lunch? I really want to, you know, learn what are your secrets to being the most successful real estate agent in the company. So Tony Marino, he said, you don't have to take me to lunch. Just come on and sit in my office and we'll talk. And he explained to me the concept between farming and hunting. And he explained, he said, Nicole, you know, a lot of people come into this office and they sit every single day and they wait for the phone to ring. He said, you have to learn how to go and get your kill for the night. He said, you have to eat today. So if you want to make money now, you have to learn to go out there and hunt for your business. That's when you go out there and you network. You go and you ask for referrals. You make personal connections. You let your family and friends know what it is that you're doing. You know, you go out there. This is what he was telling me in real estate. You have to hunt for the business today. He said, if you farm, that's fine, but that's what you call pipeline deals. If you want to make the money right now, you have to go hunt for the kill and eat today. And ever since Tony Marino, thank you Tony if you ever come across this video, ever since he told me that, I never forgot that strategy. And it's the same thing in internet marketing. A lot of people come to us and they're saying, well, Nicole, how are you so successful? And how are you getting your leads? And how are you able to get to people now? Let me tell you something. I do have some stuff that I set up to where I farm, but I approach my business like a hunter, like a fisher. I'm going out and I'm going to launch myself out into the deep, and I'm about to let my nets down for a major catch because I want to take my food home with me for today. So in an internet marketing world, what I do is I go out and make direct connections. I tell my team all the time, connect with 10 to 15 people per day. Go out there and just find Facebook groups of people who have like minds, if they're in network marketing businesses, home-based businesses, entrepreneurship kind of groups. And these are people who you know desire to make money and work from home. Go and reach out to them. Ask them how are they doing. Connect with them. See what business they're involved in. Just talk and build some level of rapport. When you do that, now some people get offended. They may want to push you away, and that's fine. But listen, everybody's not going to be a good fit. You're looking for the one person out of the 10 to 15 people who are like, I bet, I'm game, I'm ready to move forward right now. So it might be 14 no's before you get to the yes, but this is for me. This is what I do. See, a lot of people don't want to do that part. A lot of people come to internet marketing because they really don't want to have to go and pursue and chase after business. They want it to fall in their lap. If you want business to fall in your lap, that's fine. Can you do it in internet marketing? Absolutely. Can you generate income on automation by just farming? Yes, you can. Just keep in mind, you might have to spend twice as much time in your farming process to try to drive those leads to convert them as if you went and hunted and found that lead for the day or the 2 leads for the day that you converted instantly, okay? If you want to get to the money now, and if you want to get to the money today, you have to learn the concept of hunting, all right? Now, the thing is, hunting doesn't always necessarily mean you need to go out there and make direct connections with people. There's other ways to do that, and social media gives you that special edge to be able to do that. And it's simply by making posts on your Facebook wall, like I tell my team to do that. I'm ready to help 2 to 3 people learn how to make $1,000 a day in the next 90 days. When you post stuff like that, that's hunting because you're trying to see which person's going to take the bait, okay? It's just like when you go fishing. You put bait on a hook, you throw that reel out down into the water for the catch, and you see which fish is going to take that bite. When they take the bite, you reel them in and you let them know what it is that you're doing. This isn't always going to be an intimidating situation because listen, when people take the bait, they're letting you know, me, I'm looking for something, so I'm officially giving you permission to tell me what it is that you do, so please pitch me your offer. It is the right to pitch, guys. That's why you'll see a lot of my businesses come from free marketing strategies. I, to this day of shooting this video, have never ever paid for any marketing strategy to generate any leads because I'm a hunter. You know, I'll farm, but I'm ready to eat right now. I'm ready to make my money right now. I'm ready to make my connections right now. I'm looking for that person who woke up this morning and made a decision to do something different in their life, and they wanted to make the right connection with the person that's going to lead them in the right direction. So that's my mission and ambition in life. I get up every day with the intent to go and hunt. This isn't just a money thing. To me, it's a time factor. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit around and wait for my phone to ring. Real estate was the same way. I went from being the brand new real estate agent in our office in 2004, I think, or 2003, to being in the top 5 by 2005. All right, and we had over 250 something agents in our office. And remember, I knew 2 people when I moved into that city. So when I started real estate, I may have known about maybe 5 to 10. All right, so my ambition in life is to go after what I want, because the quote says, good things come to those who wait, but they get what's left after those who hustle. So I want to eat the pie. I don't want to get the crumbs. And if you want to get to the money faster, you need to learn how to hunt. Whether you go and make the direct connections or whether you begin to build friendships with people who take the bait when you make posts, that's the way you hunt versus when you farm. So I'm going to close this video out and let you know today that, hey, although you're in your business and you're just getting started, and you might even be trying to figure things out, with Empower Network, guys, the process is established. All you have to do is farm and hunt. You select the farming strategies you're going to pursue. So you have your free strategies and you have your paid strategies. You're going to choose which free strategies you're going to pursue if you have a budget. We tell people to put 20 to 30% of your earnings aside and focus on paid strategies, because one more quick lesson. Free strategies cost you in time. Paid strategies cost you in money, but paid strategies shorten the time that it takes to actually convert the lead. All right, to fill your funnel so you can get more conversions. You still have to warm that person up, because when you do paid strategies, whether it's through pay-per-click, solo ads, media buys, banner ads, whatever you choose to do your paid strategies on, you still have to get that person in your funnel, and you have to sell them by way of your email autoresponders to log in and read your emails. So just knowing marketing, guys, it takes 7 to 8 touches with someone before they convert. So you got to fill your funnel up. You got to fill your lead base up with tons and tons of people, because they're kind of pipeline deals. In real estate, we call them pipeline. You know, you have your closings that you get this month, but you want to start setting up your checks for the next couple of months. So your paid strategies still are pipeline deals, and now you have to become more engaging with that list to make them personal, so that they can kind of feel that you're a warm person, you're real, you're not just after their money, you really can do what you say. So you'll start learning that in the paid strategies, even though you might get a lot of leads, you have to master the concept of relationship building, because there's still a cold lead that you're trying to convert into your business. And so these are some of the things that we do with our swipe files, inviting them to webinars, getting them on our midday calls. This is when you start sending them email invitations to really get involved in what it is that you're doing, so that they can get a peek into seeing how real this is. All right. So I don't know why I said that, but anyway, I'm going to close this video out. I'm going to do my next video on the simplest formula to getting to 6 and 7 figures in the internet business. So you can check that out on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Nicole S. Cooper. And if for whatever reason you watch this video because you're trying to learn how to market online, and you're trying to figure out what in the world is it that we do with Empower Network and how can you get involved, you can click on the link below. If somebody shot you this video, get back with the person that sent it to you and say, hey, I'm ready to get started. All right, so I'll see you on the next training video, and goodbye. Get out there and go farm or hunt and get your kill for today. All right, guys, bye.